Welcome back, and we are busy. But if you joined us late, well, you haven't missed at all. And Wendy Watkins is here. She is actually a registered dietitian. She's also a very good cook, and she matches our kitchen, in case you noticed. And she's here on behalf of Upstate Nutrition, and they have all kinds of classes and things going on, so it's a great place. And it's actually located in Greer, South Carolina. So, and they have the cooking classes, Plate 108, so it's all a combination.
Yes.
Now, you have brought what? Chocolate avocado mousse.
When I say that to people, they're just a non-believer that actually we could make something with avocados.
Now we're just going to let that. We've done that. We're going to let it sit there.
All right.
Now what is this?
Okay. So the hardest part of this recipe for me was finding the correct avocado. So you want to buy them green in the store, and then you can put them in a bag with some apples. You can put them in a brown paper bag or a plastic bag, and then they will actually get dark like this one. So you want it to be almost where you'd say, we need to throw these out. They aren't very good.
No, that's when they're good.
So they're nice and dark and firm to the touch. So we'll go ahead and cut those in a moment. But the interesting thing about the avocado is a lot of people say, I don't want to eat that. It's just full of fat. Well, actually, most of it is fat, but it's the heart-healthy fat.
Yeah.
It's the monosaturated fat that's very good for you. So what we want to do is we're going to put the avocados in the blender with the dates. And now the dates.
Dates in there?
Dates. And dates actually provide the natural sweetness. There's not going to be any white sugar in it.
Okay.
And then,
so this is 1 cup of dates,
right,
which has been soaked in warm water, and now they're chopped.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to chop them in just 1 minute. What I need to do is we'll go ahead and we're going to measure 2 tablespoons of honey. All right.
Okay.
And then we have
one cup of maple syrup.
And the reason that we're using this is actually the liquid. So when the dates process, they'll process properly.
So you have the honey and the maple syrup.
That's correct. And then for a bit of flavoring, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla. So I kind of put all that together, and we'll put it in the processor. There we go.
You get it?
I got it. Okay. All right, before I make a lot of noise with this, we want to process the dates so they look like a natural peanut butter, kind of like a soupy look.
Right.
So we're going to let this go.
That also is a pretty color.
What's that?
That's a pretty color.
Yes,
yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay. And then the next thing we'll do is we're going to go ahead and put the avocados in.
All right, I want to see what you do with that.
All right, and you just actually, since it's a great food processor, you just slip them out of their shells down into the date and honey liquid.
Oh, I bet that's wonderful.
Well, and because they're so buttery and creamy, they take the place of what a regular chocolate mousse would add the fat calories from saturated fat, the bad fat. All right, get a few more in there.
So you're actually using, what, 2 or 3 avocados?
I'm using 3 avocados, very ripe avocados. Remember, they have to be very ripe so they have that buttery, creamy flavor, just like a regular mousse would be. All right.
Okay.
All right. Oops. My hands are matching my jacket.
Uh-oh. Now.
All right, here we go. You know what I've forgotten? The magic ingredient. The cocoa powder.
Okay.
All right. We've got that processed, and the last ingredient is our chocolate.
Okay, I was wondering about that. So you have 1 1/4
1 1/4 cups of cocoa powder.
Of dark
cocoa powder, and here again, you can use dark, you can use regular, you can use milk chocolate. So it's what you would like. Let's see, 1
1 1/4 cups. Yeah, you didn't get all the honey out of there anyway, so that'll work perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. All right. There we go. I like to combine things and you don't have all those dishes to wash. All right, now, looks like guacamole. In a moment, it will look like chocolate mousse.
This is something really different.
Well, I know the first time that I was presented with this product, I was a non-believer, and we have featured it in our store several times because it's a big hit.
So now it's going to look like chocolate.
Yes, exactly. All right, let me scrape it down, and I think we're about ready. Take a look at this. It almost looks like cake batter in here.
Oh, that is beautiful. With grapes. I never would have thought of such a thing. Chocolate avocado mousse, and it has dates, everything that's good for you.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to thrill you even more. If you
now what are you going to do?
Well, wait till you see this. Let me get a nice little bowl.
This is very elegant.
Yes. All right, let's see if I can make this look good without my little... All right. The Palmetto Olive Oil Company supplies us with our oils and vinegar. Now, maybe you should taste it plain, and then we have it with the raspberry balsamic vinegar, and it just adds the kick to it.
Oh, it needs a spoon.
Get a little spoon.
Do we have a spoon someplace?
We have a spoon.
Here's
there
one.
we go. Try it just a bite without it, and then when we put that raspberry vinegar on it, you won't believe the difference.
Oh.
Now,
oh. That's fabulous.
Now taste it like that. It's even better. It's almost like adding a
what
secret
did you put on here?
This is the Palmetto Olive Oil Raspberry Balsamic Vinegar.
I don't believe I'm going to be able to stand this. Oh.
And don't forget the raspberry.
This is one of the best things I have ever tasted in my life.
It's so good.
And
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
And it's dates and chocolate and honey.
And avocados.
And avocados and maple syrup.
Yes. And you saw how quick we did it.
Now, if you were to serve this to guests, you would put it in little individual crystal dishes, or?
I would put like a little bit of chocolate syrup here. And I would just, you can't eat a lot because it's very rich.
Oh, I can eat that.
And just make it very elegant.
And you wouldn't put a cookie or anything on there?
You know, at the plate we have done a little crusty cookie that we've put beside it, and it was very good. A cinnamon crusty cookie, and it was very nice with the chocolate.
Well, and of course we have, I mean, I've totally forgotten about the cauliflower.
We all got into the chocolate and just...
But these are two outstanding recipes, and if you want to try something different that really isn't all that difficult, you would impress people, I assure you. And this is wonderful. But they're yours for the asking, thanks to Upstate Nutrition. And if you can just click on peggydenny.com and they'll be there. Or if we can send us that self-addressed stamped envelope, it saves us a great deal of time. And the recipe number is 813. And just send that envelope with the number, the Peggy Denny Show, Post Office Box 1616, Greenville, South Carolina 29602, and we'll have it on its way to you. And I just want to say that My guest, Wendy Watkins, is a registered dietitian. And what are some of the problems that people bring to you? Obviously, they want to enjoy themselves, and you have cooking classes, but they also have concerns.
They do, Peggy. Most people want to live a healthier lifestyle. They may have a medical concern like diabetes or heart disease, and they want to live a healthier lifestyle, but they just don't know how to do it. And they feel like using fresh is just too expensive. So we try to teach them there at Plate 108, how can they eat great food and still remain within their financial constraints.
Okay,
and so we have a variety of chefs that show them those types of techniques.
And you have actually, you can sit there and have a demonstration, or you can actually learn the cooking yourself.
Exactly.
You can do hands-on.
At the Plate, we have a nice bar area where the chef stands behind and does the demonstration. And some of our classes, we do ask the participants to come in and make their own dish that they're going to eat.
Well, this is absolutely wonderful, and I thank you so much. I am going to eat the rest of this. I assure you, this is special. But you're a love, and I hope you'll come back sometime.
Yes, anytime, please.
Since you blend so well, we want you back. Okay.
That sounds great. I'll look forward to it. All right.
And wherever you are, we wish you joy and eat well. We'll see you next time. Oh, I can't wait.